Hello, let's make connections. What do we have today? What do we have today? Well, I'm over you. That sounds like it could be a homophone, perhaps, of you, the pronoun. Although we do actually also have pine, which is a tree. So maybe yew tree. Yeah, yew tree, pine tree, beech tree, cedar. That's another tree. That could be. It could just be trees. I mean, I guess apple tree, actually, now that I see that. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. That feels like a category with 5 potential options. What else do we have? An aphid and a beetle. They're similar kinds of insects, I guess. I mean, there's probably a more specific thing. A tick is kind of like that. A mite. Yeah, these are all little, tiny little insect creatures. I think beetle was in yesterday's connections. So that would be half of it in theory. What do we have left? We've got decay, easy, effort, vendetta, geo, ZT. That's interesting. Oh, it is interesting. ZT, DK. These. How would you phrase this? These are words comprising 2 syllables, each of which individually sounds like a letter of the alphabet. So, I mean, ZT is a pasta, but ZT, 2 letters, DK, yeah, GO, EZ. There we go. That's it. That's probably purple. And then after that, what do we have left? We have effort, vendetta. Cookie, I didn't see. Effort, vendetta, cookie, and then one of the trees, I guess. I mean, I kind of want it to be apple because that feels like less of a sort of intrinsic tree name, even though obviously it is. Apples obviously come from trees, but let's see. I think that's probably correct. It's probably blue because it seemed weirder, but I don't. I'm going to put this in because I think this is purple. It is. Words that sound like 2 letters. Okay, so what is this? Vendetta, maybe apple. Cookie, effort. Good effort. Good. Here's a cookie. They've got double letters in them. But so do plenty of other things. I mean, 2 F's, 2 T's, 2 O's, 2 P's. But I mean, so does beetle, so does beach. It doesn't really mean anything. Hmm. I don't know. Really don't know what this is. Should I just put it in? The problem is I'm not certain about the trees because it could be any of them in theory. Effort, vendetta, cookie. What am I missing here? I don't think it's going to be hidden word or anything like that because that would have been purple. Vendetta. I mean, a vendetta is a grudge, but it could also be a boat. Cookie, it's either a baked treat or it's a thing the website saves. Effort could be anything. Make an effort, good effort. Hold a vendetta, you form a vendetta, I don't know what's going on here. I might just have to try something. I mean, the problem is either I'm guessing at this or I'm guessing on the tree one. It's not really any different ultimately. I'm still basically guessing. So that was it. Letter is for what? A is for, oh my goodness. A is for apple. What is that from? Is that just from like children's books generally? C is for cookie. That's from Sesame Street. E is for effort or E for effort. That is from, I don't know, sort of primary school or whatever. V for Vendetta is the comic book and film based on it. I don't know what A for Apple is for. Maybe that's just from sort of general alphabet books for children. Okay, wow, that was, I don't know that I ever would have landed on that. But there we go. So good. Well, now we've got, which of these do I think is more likely to be green? I have no idea. Aphid, mite, tick, beetle. We'll try that. Nope. Arthropods. Wow. Arthropods, yellow. Beech, pine, yew, cedar are trees. There we go. All right. So didn't have arthropods on the front of my mind, but there we go. Let's check the bots. Very, very tricky. Yeah, it was very tricky specifically because of blue for me. That was the one that really made it tough. Wow, yeah, and look at that. Blue was found first less frequently even than purple, so that doesn't surprise me, actually. Arthropods found first. Interesting. So I guess it is yellow in that sense. I definitely saw the trees first. Cedar, yeah, there's, oh, look at that. More than a third of people tried the apple tree rather than, I guess, yew. And then, which is funny, actually, because I think yew is the first tree that I saw because I landed on, because it was a kind of, well, actually, because my cursor was on it, I suppose, is the real reason. Oh, blank is for blank. Easy effort apple cookie. That's interesting. Yeah. Oven favorites, easy apple cookie ZT. Maybe, I don't know. It feels like people being sort of just generally desperate. Representing letters, Vendetta, apple cookie ZT. That could be right. Or rather, this is probably a correct guess about why people chose it. Baked staples, Geo, apple cookie ZT. I don't know what's going on with those. I think they might just be random guesses. All right, there we go. Those were the connections. Back tomorrow. Bye for now.